Hey guys, this is Chaney77, coach of the Brisbane Heat, here with week 2 of the ECAL. This week we're going up against our friend Vergi and the Kelowna Mawiles um, to to continue our little rivalry that we got going on here. His team consists of Breloom, Levani, Ladios, Plusle, Kabutops, Magnezone, Umbreon, Powdon, Mega Bennett, Starmie, Sylveon, and Excadrill. So he's got that sand drill going, and of course Ladios, which he loves drafting. Pretty much tries to get it in every draft league that he's in. Understandable because it's a fairly decent mon. So prepping for this, I was kind of hoping, well, I knew he wouldn't bring Sandrill because I have two pretty good stops to Sandrill, being Skarmory and Rotom Wash. So if he did bring Sandrill, I was kind of expecting either Bulky or Choice Scarf with Mold Breaker, and to sort of offset, Skarmory being such a good wall to Excadrill. I thought he would also bring Magnezone with Magnapool. And Ladios, that was an obvious bring. I was really hoping he wouldn't bring Choice Scarf Ladios because that would do chunks to me. Chunks to my team. And yeah, I had to find a way to stop that. Also was wary of Sticky Web Levani, so I had to bring hazard removal for that, and everything else was kind of like a maybe. Start Sylveon can be scary. Spec Sylveon is really hard, but also can be a nice ball. Starmie's very nice, sort of utility with, or can be Life Orb, Recover, and Mega Bennett has such a high attack stat. It's really crazy. So yeah, it can definitely be a good wall breaker. And Umbreon and Hippowdon, they're just fat. And of course, Plusle, the best one on his team. So to try to counter the best I could of his team, I brought Zapdos, Charty Berry, physically defensive-ish Zapdos with Heatwave, Defog, Roost, and Volt Switch. Choice Scarf, Infernape with U-Turn, Flare Blitz, Close Combat, and Grass Knot. A physically defensive Venusaur with Knockoff, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, and Synthesis. Especially defensive Registeel with Leftovers and Seismic Toss, Earthquake, Toxic, and Stealth Rocks. Conkeldurr with Piper Berry and Knockoff, Drain Punch, Mark Punch, and another coverage move, Ice Punch maybe. And then Hooper with Focus Sash, Shadow Ball, Psyshock, Focus Blast, and Signal Beam. Maybe. I can't remember. So looking at leads, I had two leads. If I saw that there was no Hippowdon, I was going to lead Hooper. Hopefully he would lead Mega Bennett, and that was the plan. He would Shadow Sneak me or Sucker Punch me or something and take me down to my sash, and I would kill it. Then again, he would probably frisk out my Focus Sash, switching to Umbreon. But maybe I predict that and Focus Blast it. But yeah, Hooper was always my lead if I saw no Hippowdon. And if I saw a Hippowdon, then I would lead Venusaur. So that was the plan going forward. So no Hippowdon means I lead Hooper. So that's what I do, and he leads with Magnezone. I kind of predicted him to switch out because Focus Blast kills can just straight up OHKO, provided he doesn't have too much health investment or Spadef investment. So I went for a safe Shadow Ball, and he Volt Switches, revealing to be Choice Specs Analytic. So yeah, that does a huge chunk of damage, as we see Umbreon come in and just throw up a Wish, which basically means he's going to go back into Magnezone. Was hoping that he would go into Latios. Was kind of hoping he'd go into Latios, but sadly goes into Magnezone, and I kind of predicted him to switch out again, but he just went for Flash Cannon, and so I'm just going to go into my specially defensive Registeel and just eat up hits for days. Here I kind of predicted him to switch again, fearing Earthquake, but seeing he didn't switch this last time, I go for EQ this time, and in comes the Plusle, so I'm able to hit that really hard with the Earthquake. So not really sure what this Plusle wants to do. I just go into my sack fodder, which is Hooper, as he sets up a nasty plot, so that's good. Here he goes for the T-Wave, probably predicting a Scarf Hooper, which is fair enough, but I'm able just to take it out with a Shadow Ball. In comes the Magnezone, which is easily going to take me out, and he's going to send in his Choice Scarf, probably Excadrill. I'm going to be able to OHKO him with the Drain Punch, so I know he's probably going to switch out, so I go for the knockoff, and in comes Mega Minette to take that knockoff. He gets the crit on the Shadow Claw, which is sad, but it's a high crit move, so what can you do? And for some reason brings in Magnezone, gets Mark Punched, and dies. So bit of a misplay on his part, I guess. Here predicting a Psychic move, I'm just going to go into my Registeel, and he reveals Life Orb, which is awesome. No Scarf, which means Infernape's going to be the fastest thing on this field. I'm just going to try to whittle down whatever comes in. Was kind of scouting for a sub, in case he was sub. Sub Life Orb is a bit strange, but you know, we saw that last week. So Toxic, the Umbreon, just to wear it down. Kind of see either force him into Wish or force him into Heal Bell, so I can get a clean switch into my Keldor. And predicting a switch out, I go for knockoff because Drain Punch would have given me all my health back, and I would have been, I think, in range to take a Psyshock from Latios, but sadly he went for Power Play and go into Infernape and just get off a huge chunk of damage with U-turn, which is nice. He's just going to go back into Latios and reveal Roost. So Life Orb Roost definitely set. And here predicting my Toxic goes into Excadrill, which is a nice play on his part. And you know, I think I'm able to take care of that Latios from this point on. So I'm just gonna sack my Registeel just in case he predicted. Just in case he predicted my Zapdos, went for Rock Slide, because, and then if he was able to get a flinch, because it's a 3-hit KO with the Charty Berry, so if he was Adamant Choice Scarf, that was, but he revealed to be Life Orb, which is fun. So I sacked the Registeel because I didn't want to be 3-hit KO'd by this Excadrill, if he flinched me on the second rock slide, because I felt that dealing with Latios, I could deal with Latios in the end. So now with the Registeel gone, I'm able to go into Zapdos, and I'm just gonna click Heat Wave just to be safe, as I figured that either Latios or Umbreon will be coming in. So I'm just going to Volt Switch out just to get a bit of chip damage. As he throws up the Wish, I'm able to just Synthesis up on his Switch to be able to take one Psyshock from this, and I'm able to take that and then knock off his Life Orb. Had I predicted him going out into Latios, that would have been the smarter play. But yeah, I'm just starting to go for Sludge Bombs just to try and get poison. If he does switch out into Excadrill, he will still be in U-turn range from Infernape, but yeah, Zapdos is a pretty easy switch into the Excadrill. But as we see, we're able to finally get the poison, and just going to be able to kill with U-turn. So that's the button I click. He sacks the Umbreon, which is nice. And from the calcs, I knew that if I sent in whoever I was going to send in, Latios was probably going to come out. So I figured if I sent in Conkeldurr and I click knockoff, I will kill Latios, but if he kills my Conkeldurr with Psyshock, then I'm able to kill his Latios with U-turn. That was scenario 1. Scenario 2 was I go into Zapdos, and on his Roost I Volt Switch, and that Volt Switch damage plus poison damage will do enough where after his Roost he's still not able to live a U-turn from an Adamant Choice Scarf Infernape. So as we see the Roost as predicted, and we get a nice little crit there, but like I said, from the calcs, the crit didn't matter because we had the poison damage on him, and we're able to get off another U-turn kill with Infernape. And now Excadrill versus my 3 Mons, which can all 1v1 it. And as we see, going for the Iron Head flinches. Turns out he actually didn't put Rock Slide on it. He had Stealth Rocks instead. He said that that was a mistake on his part. It was supposed to be Rock Slide. But luckily we're able to come out with a nice 3-0 victory. So that was a good game, Bergie. As always, matches against him are always hard fought. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that, and catch you guys later.